There comes a point in life where silence becomes louder than noise. No motivation videos, no advice, no one calling to check on you, just silence. And in that silence, you finally hear the truth. Not the truth people tell you, the truth you've been avoiding. You are here because of decisions you made and decisions you were afraid to make. This is not punishment. This is reality. Reality does not care how you feel. It only responds to what you do. Most people don't fail because they are weak. They fail because they keep lying to themselves. They say, tomorrow I will start. Next month will be different. Next year will be my year. But years do not change lives. Actions do. Now here you are, tired, confused, questioning everything. Good. Because comfort never creates comebacks. Nobody warned you how lonely this path would feel. Nobody told you growth would cost friendships. Nobody explained that becoming better means disappointing the old version of yourself. You thought it would feel exciting. Instead, it feels heavy. You wake up tired even after sleeping. Your mind never shuts up. Your heart feels behind schedule. And you keep asking yourself one question. Did I miss my chance? If you are still breathing, your chance is not gone. But it will not wait forever. 2026 is not a magical year. It will not save you. It will not carry you. It will expose you. It will expose who was serious, who was pretending, who was disciplined, who was just talking. And deep down, you already know which one you've been. This is not meant to hurt you. This is meant to wake you up. You do not need more confidence. You do not need more motivation. You need honesty. Honesty to admit you wasted time. Honesty to admit you got distracted. Honesty to admit you chose comfort over growth. The moment you stop lying to yourself, you stop being weak. Nobody is coming. Not your friends, not your family, not luck. No one is coming to rescue you from the life you created. And that is not sad. That is freedom. Because the same way you built this life, you can rebuild it. Rebuilding does not require talent. It requires discipline when nobody is watching. Waking up when it is dark. Working when it is boring. Continuing when nothing is happening. This is where most people quit. Not because it is hard, but because it is lonely. Motivation feels good. Discipline feels uncomfortable. But discipline changes lives. Every excuse you make becomes a chain around your future. Chains do not break by wishing. They break by effort. Right now, you have two choices. Stay where you are with the same habits and the same results, or decide silently that this version of you is finished. No announcement. No explaining. Just action. This is where your comeback starts. Not with hype. Not with energy. But with a decision. A decision to stop running from discomfort. A decision to stop negotiating with weakness. A decision to become someone your past self would fear. This is only the beginning. At the end of the day, it is you versus you, not the world, not people, not circumstances. The real battle happens when no one is watching. It happens when your alarm goes off and your body says sleep. It happens when your mind says skip today, you deserve rest. It happens when comfort starts negotiating with your future. This is where most lives are decided, not in big moments, not in public victories, but in these small, quiet decisions. Your future is built on what you do when you do not feel like doing anything. You say you want more, but your habits say otherwise. You say you want success, but your actions are loyal to comfort. And comfort will never take you where you want to go. Every time you choose ease over effort, you teach yourself weakness. Every time you choose discipline, you build self-respect. Self-respect is powerful. It changes how you walk, how you speak, how you think. The problem is not motivation. The problem is consistency. You do great for a few days, then you disappear. You promise yourself change. Then you break that promise. And slowly, without realizing it, you stop trusting yourself. That is dangerous. Because when you do not trust yourself, you hesitate. You doubt. You settle. Winning starts when you keep promises to yourself, especially the small ones. You do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your discipline. Look at your daily routine. That is your future in preview. If you want a different life, you need different habits. There is no shortcut around that. No hack, no secret, just repetition. Doing the same hard things over and over again until they become normal. You are not tired. You are undisciplined. You are not stuck. You are comfortable. Growth feels painful because it is unfamiliar. Your mind prefers what is known even if it is miserable. That is why change feels like loss. But what you are really losing is the version of you that keeps you small. And that version must die. Not emotionally, not dramatically, but daily. Every morning when you choose effort, Every night when you choose preparation over distraction. No one will clap for that. No one will notice. And that is why it works. Greatness is built in silence. While others sleep. While others complain. While others wait for motivation. You work. You do not need to feel confident. You need to act confident. Confidence is built after action, not before it. You become strong by doing hard things. You become focused by removing distractions. You become disciplined by saying no to yourself. There is a version of you that you have never met. That version wakes up early. That version finishes what it starts. That version does not quit when it gets boring. You meet that version one decision at a time. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Today. Every day you delay is another day you give to the life you do not want. Stop asking how long it will take. Stop asking if it is worth it. The time will pass anyway. The only question is, who will you be when it does? If you want results that most people never get, you must be willing to live in a way most people never will. This is where obsession begins. Not obsession with fame, not obsession with money, but obsession with becoming better than you were yesterday. Most people say they want it. Very few are willing to sacrifice for it. They want success, but they do not want the boredom. They want growth, but they do not want the discomfort. They want the reward, but they avoid the process. That is why average is crowded. Obsession is doing the work when it is repetitive. Obsession is staying focused when nobody cares. Obsession is choosing progress over pleasure. When you become obsessed, people will not understand you. They will say you have changed. They will say you are doing too much. Let them talk. Their confusion is proof that you are no longer living by their limits. You cannot live a rare life with a common mindset. Sacrifice is not loss. Sacrifice is exchange. You trade comfort now for freedom later. You trade distraction for direction. You trade excuses for execution. There will be days you feel behind, days you feel invisible, days you question everything. Those are the days that matter most. Because anyone can work when they feel inspired. Champions work when they feel nothing. You do not rise by intensity. You rise by endurance. Obsession does not mean burning out. It means showing up even when motivation is gone. You do not need balance at the beginning. You need momentum. Balance comes after you have something to protect. Right now you are building, and building is messy. You will miss events. You will lose relationships. You will feel misunderstood. But understand this clearly. Temporary isolation creates permanent strength. You are not obsessed. You are committed. And commitment looks strange to people who quit early. Every great comeback begins with one person refusing to stay average. That person is you. Pain is unavoidable. Suffering is optional. Pain is the price of becoming someone new. And every level requires a different payment. Most people run from pain. They numb it. They distract themselves from it. But pain is not your enemy. Pain is your teacher. It shows you where you are weak. It shows you where you need to grow. Failure is not the opposite of success. It is part of the process. You were never meant to get everything right the first time. You were meant to learn. Mistakes are not proof that you cannot do it. They are proof that you are trying. The problem is not failing. The problem is quitting when it hurts. Every setback carries a lesson, but only if you are willing to face it. You can either ask, why is this happening to me? Or you can ask, what is this trying to teach me? That question changes everything. Some days will test you mentally. Some days will break your confidence. Those are not bad days. Those are training days. Strength is built under pressure. Clarity is built through struggle. The reason your past still hurts is because you did not outgrow it yet. Growth is painful. Change is uncomfortable. But staying the same hurts more in the long run. You will be betrayed. You will be misunderstood. You will be doubted. Survive it. Do not become bitter. Become better. Do not seek revenge. Seek progress. The strongest people are not those who never fall. They are the ones who stand back up without applause. You are allowed to feel pain. You are not allowed to live there. What happened to you does not define you. What you do next does. Every time life pushes you back, you push forward, even if it is slow, even if it is silent. Forward is forward. And as long as you are moving, you are winning. Discipline is doing what needs to be done, even when you do not feel like doing it. Not once, not sometimes, every day. Motivation comes and goes. Feelings change. Discipline stays. If you rely on how you feel, you will stay exactly where you are. Your routine is your foundation. Without structure, you drift. You do not need a perfect plan. You need a non-negotiable schedule. Wake up at the same time. Work at the same time. Train at the same time. Repetition creates control. Excuses sound reasonable in your head. That is why they are dangerous. I am tired. I am busy. I will do it tomorrow. Tomorrow is the favorite word of failure. You do not rise to your best days. You fall to your worst habits. So fix your habits. Discipline is not about being extreme. It is about being consistent. Small actions done daily create massive results over time. You do not need to do everything. You need to do the right things every day. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. It does not exist. Start where you are. Use what you have. Progress beats perfection. Your future self is watching you right now, and it is either grateful or disappointed. Choose wisely. You do not get disciplined by thinking about it. You get disciplined by doing it. And once discipline becomes habit, life becomes easier. Not because it slows down, but because you get stronger. No one is coming to save you. No one is going to knock on your door and hand you the life you want. No one is responsible for your future, except you. That truth hurts, but it also frees you. Because if no one is coming, that means the power is already in your hands. Stop waiting for motivation. Stop waiting for support. Stop waiting for permission. You do not need approval to begin. The world does not reward potential. It rewards execution. You can have the best ideas in the room and still end up with nothing if you never act. You cannot think your way into a new life. You must work your way into it. Every excuse you make is a vote for the life you say you do not want. You say you want change, but your actions vote for comfort. Comfort feels good now, but costs you everything later. Discomfort hurts now, but pays you back for life. Choose your pain. No one cares how hard it is. They care about results. This is not cruelty. This is reality. You either adapt or you get left behind. Every day you delay is a day someone else gets ahead. Someone with less talent than you, less resources than you, less support than you, but more discipline. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. That story does not build anything. Responsibility builds strength. When you own everything, you gain control over everything. Say it clearly. This is my life. This is my responsibility. And from this moment forward, I handle it. Greatness doesn't come cheap. It costs you time. It costs you comfort. It costs you approval. If you want to reach the top, you have to be willing to pay the price. That most people won't. You will be misunderstood. People will talk about you behind your back. They will question your choices. They will doubt your vision. Good. Let them. Their opinions don't matter. Your results do. The world does not reward good intentions. It rewards execution. It rewards persistence. It rewards relentless effort. You must be willing to work when no one is watching, to grind when it's hard, to sacrifice when it hurts. Because what you do in the dark determines what happens in the light. The weak quit. The average settle. The obsessed, they dominate. You are not here to be comfortable. You are here to be exceptional. Remember, every champion was once the underdog. Every success story started with struggle. Every breakthrough comes after you refuse to give up. Pain is temporary. Regret is forever. So choose your battles. But never choose comfort over progress. The price of greatness is high, but the reward, it is unmatched. Now ask yourself, are you willing to pay it? If yes, then nothing can stop you. Your mind is your greatest weapon or your greatest enemy. Everything you achieve, everything you fail at, starts in your head. Fear will try to stop you. Doubt will whisper lies in your ear. Excuses will parade themselves as reasons. Ignore them. Your thoughts are not reality. They are a choice. And every day you get to choose. Will you let fear control you? Or will you control your fear? Will you settle for mediocrity? Or will you demand excellence from yourself? The strongest people aren't the ones with the most talent. They're the ones who refuse to quit, even when their mind tells them to. Discipline beats motivation every time. Motivation comes and goes, but discipline keeps you moving. When you feel like giving up, control your mind, or it will control you. Visualize the version of yourself you want to become. See it, feel it, breathe it. Then act like that person every single day. The world doesn't give handouts. It doesn't care about excuses. It rewards the person who plans, executes, and never stops improving. Obsession isn't a word. It's a lifestyle. Obsessed people don't wait. They don't complain. They don't make excuses. They do. They grind. They dominate. And slowly, inch by inch, they win. Life will knock you down. Hard, brutal, unfair. And sometimes, it won't stop. You will fail. You will lose. You will get hurt. People will doubt you. The world will test your limits. But here's the truth. Resilience is built in the struggle. Strength is forged in the fire. Character is revealed in the storms. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. Every failure is a lesson in disguise. Every no is pointing you to your yes. Stop fearing the hard times. Embrace them, because they are the ladder to your greatness. When you fall, get up faster. When you're broken, rebuild stronger. When they doubt you, prove them wrong relentlessly. Pain is temporary. Regret is permanent. You will face obstacles. You will encounter chaos. You will experience betrayal. But you don't get to quit. Not now, not ever. Your resilience is your signature. Your comeback is inevitable. If you refuse to give in, rise, fight, persist. Because the world doesn't reward the timid. It rewards the relentless. Passion is loud. Obsession is deafening. Passion says, I love this. Obsession says, I will conquer this no matter what. If you want to win, if you want to dominate your field, you cannot settle for passion alone. You must be obsessed. Obsessed with growth. Obsessed with mastery. Obsessed with outdoing yourself every single day. The world will call you crazy. They will question your choices. They will say you're too extreme. Good. That means you're on the right path. Because only the obsessed reach heights the rest of the world only dreams of. Wake up before sunrise. Push past exhaustion. Work while others sleep. Learn while others quit. Obsession separates the mediocre from the unstoppable. It is the fuel that keeps you moving when motivation dies. Remember this. Effort is isolated. The real battles are fought in your mind. Your only competition is the person you were yesterday. Every hour, every minute, every second counts. Don't waste them. Own them. Be relentless. Be unstoppable. Be obsessed. Failure is not your enemy. It is the greatest teacher you will ever have. Every setback, every loss, every mistake, they are just signals pointing you in a new direction. When you fall, don't cry. Don't complain. Ask yourself, what lesson am I missing? How can I turn this into power? The world will try to shame you. They will laugh at your stumbles. They will remind you of every time you failed. Good. That means you're trying. That means you're alive. Failure is fuel. Use it. Transform it. Convert it into obsession. Each rejection, each no, each defeat is a step forward. The more you embrace failure, the stronger you become. The more you endure, the higher you rise. It's not about avoiding pain. It's about leveraging pain. It's about using struggle as the ladder to greatness. Remember, the greatest achievers didn't avoid failure. They invited it, learned from it, and turned it into unstoppable momentum. So rise. Rise stronger. Rise smarter. Rise hungrier. Your failures today are your trophies tomorrow. Your mind is the battlefield. Your thoughts are the weapons. Your beliefs are the armor. Nothing outside of you matters more than what's inside of you. Your mindset determines whether you win or lose, rise or fall, succeed or fail. Obstacles will come. They will challenge you. They will test your patience, your strength, your determination. But your mind can crush any obstacle. Your mind can bend reality to your will. Decide today, will you be a victim of circumstance or a master of your destiny? Will you let fear control you or will you control fear? The difference between good and great, average and legendary, is not talent, not luck, not timing, it's mindset. The greats think differently. They act differently. They refuse to quit no matter how many times they fail. Every morning remind yourself, I am capable. I am relentless. I am unstoppable. If you control your mind, you control your life. If you master your mindset, you master everything. Remember, the only limits that exist are the ones you place in your own mind. So break them, crush them, shatter them. Your mind is a weapon. Wield it, sharpen it, dominate with it. Talent alone will never take you to the top. Passion alone will not sustain you. Obsession alone can only push you so far. What separates the winners from the rest is discipline. What separates the legends from the dreamers is consistency. You have to show up every single day, even when you don't feel like it. Even when your body aches, your mind doubts, or the world says no. Discipline is doing what needs to be done, even when you don't want to. Consistency is showing up, day after day, inch by inch, play by play. You can't cheat it. You can't skip it. You can't wait for motivation to find you. You have to create it. Set the routine, follow the plan, and attack your goals with relentless focus. The small daily actions compound. The results come. The victories accumulate. Winners don't take breaks from discipline. They take breaks from excuses. They don't negotiate with laziness. They outwork it. You want it bad enough? Prove it. Consistency is your silent weapon. Discipline is your invisible armor. Use them and nothing can stop you. Life will hit you hard. It will knock you down, betray you, humiliate you, and test you in ways you never imagined. But here's the truth. Pain is temporary. Lessons are permanent. Every failure, every setback, every no is a step toward your ultimate yes. Don't fear failure. Don't avoid it. Don't let it break you. Embrace it. Learn from it. Let it fuel your fire. The world doesn't care about your excuses. It only rewards those who get back up. The ones who fight after the fall. The ones who grind when everyone else rests. The ones who refuse to quit. Your scars are your story. Your struggles are your strength. Every obstacle is an opportunity to rise higher, to push further, to become unstoppable. So rise, stand tall, claim your life. The only limits that exist are the ones you accept. The only cage is the one you build around your mind. Break free. Chase your dreams relentlessly. And when they doubt you, laugh quietly, work louder, and let your results speak. Because you are not defined by your past. You are not limited by your failures. You are defined by your courage to rise again and again until victory is yours. Go out there, fight, rise, win.